At the heart of his litigious history is greed and personal corruption. Not the kinds of situations that have visited me, which have been the kind of political persecutions that, at least in a Bronx jury and trial, saw my total unequivocal acquittal.
Every allegation that comes against you seems to be concerning your use or alleged misuse of resources from Soundview Health Center or the larger organization that governs it for your campaign or your political motivations. In 2000, you used $221,000 from a health maintenance organization you controlled to pay off old campaign debts, which turned out to be not illegal.
Well, again, I think we need to get our facts straight, and we can't be revisionist in our desires to, again, continue this assault on my character, to continue to, give out false facts and information.
Okay, so what happened?
In 1998, 10 years ago, Bronx DA Johnson, at the behest of Ferrer, Ramirez, and the political bosses, sought to use their district attorney prosecutorial power and indicted me. After a trial, which lasted 6 weeks, after 15 minutes of deliberation, a jury came back and transparently saw through the politics of this, and I was declared innocent.
So,
for us to 10 years later be talking about this suggests to me that the political prosecution has gotten off the mat and is here alive and well.
The only reason I bring it up is because the use or misuse of Soundview Health Center resources is an issue here in this election as well. Because the Village Voice reporter at a recent Soundview Health event saw people working for Soundview giving out granola bars, other goodies that said, vote for Pedro Espada Jr. on it. This appears to be using Soundview resources for your campaign.
Again, what we're talking about here are situations in which people create their own appearances.
So, these materials, did they not say vote for Pedro Espada Jr.?
Sure, they did. And granola bars and fans and literature that say vote for Pedro Espada are paid for by Espada for the People political campaign. That should be the end of the conversation. But it can't be, because people want to not only assassinate my character, they want to destroy Soundview. They want to destroy the 30 years of Soundview providing quality and affordable health care to the medically indigent, and an array of communities through the Bronx get serviced every day. And for people to focus in, listen to me carefully, people to focus in on granola bars, when what Soundview does is save lives, puts it into perspective.
This is only an issue because I've been trying to look at your campaign funding, and I checked with the state, and they had said that you don't have a campaign committee registered and reporting finances for this district. You have a political.
That's totally false.
You have a PAC, which in my conversations with campaign finance, they had said a PAC can't make direct expenditures onto a campaign. Is that your understanding of the law, or am I getting this wrong?
I filed the financial disclosure statements like every other candidate. I have a political campaign committee. Most of that, with the last report, would be of very small donations, not of people that are politically connected or think that I will give them political favors when I'm back in Albany. And so again, what's wrong with that?
Okay. And now that we've sort of got the dirty laundry stuff out of the way, and we've also covered a lot of the issues that are confronting the district, I wanted to ask you, what would be the one thing that maybe I haven't covered that you would like to tell the voters, or would like the voters to know about you, and why you should be their state senator?
I think we should move away from the dirty politics of the past, political character assassinations that could visit anyone running for president, U.S. Senator, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton. Every candidate is subjected to these kinds of political assassinations. But the truth of it is that it's all about the people, as Obama says. And so the key thing here is that we have a do-nothing 20-year incumbent that has been protected by political bosses, who's inept, who has delivered nothing to the community, versus my 30-year track record of building institutions, of providing service, a teacher, social worker, a kid who grew up on public assistance, who didn't know how to speak Spanish as he entered the public school system when I was age 5, who, because I am living out the American dream, I want to be able to give that back to the people as they enter their quest for the American dream in the 33rd. There's a clear difference here. We have Mr. Gonzalez, the politics of the past, and myself with a clear view of the needs of this community, the housing needs of this community, the job needs of this community, the basic respect and dignity of the people that live and vote in the 33rd is what I will represent in Albany. And I will be revisiting a political culture that is all too bent on destroying people and not uplifting people. And so, yes, I seek to go back. I seek to go back up to Albany and not only pass a responsible, on-time budget for the people of my community, but a budget that gives hope, aspiration, and practical good to our people. I seek to restructure the taxation. I seek to give them an ability to put their hard-earned dollars to work in their community. This and much more they will get from me. But first they must come out Tuesday, September 9th, in this Democratic primary and vote for a Democrat, a person who's always been a Democrat, Pedro Espada Jr.
The one thing that I have to bring up about that is that when you were last in the state Senate, you conferenced with the Republicans, and this has become some more ammunition